Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Word. In this module, I want to show you how you can quickly create a mail merge document in minutes. So I've got a blank document on the screen, and what I'm going to do is create a mail merge document and show you the whole process in just a few minutes. So up to the top where it says mailings on the ribbon, and this is where you start the mail merge, not here. Start mail merge and you select an option. I'm going for a letter. I'm going to do a letter. So this is a letter. I now need to create or attach a database of people that I want to merge this letter to. So when you do mail merge, you will have a database, a list or a table of addresses that you want to merge into this document. So select recipients. You've got the option there to type a new list, use an existing list, like an Access database table or Excel or Outlook contacts. So I'm going to create a list from scratch and you can see how it works. So you get a set of fields, which are these. You can modify these fields by clicking Customize. So basically you can just get rid of columns that you don't want to be in your database. So I don't want any telephone numbers. So I can just delete these things off. And so you just got the addresses that you actually want. Country, so I don't want address line 2, and I don't want company either. So this is like a personal database list I'm going to create. So you've got title, first name, surname, address, city, county, postcode, country. Don't need that. It's going to be the UK, so I can just get rid of that as well. So then you click OK to that. You can add things as well. And then I'm just going to type 2 records. Mr. You press your tab key, and then Steve, press the tab again, Saxton, and then tab again, One Red Road, my favourite place, Leeds. And then you make sure you don't make any mistakes like that. Leeds, LS1 to WE. In fact, I've got the county there. I don't want that, so go in there again, get rid of the county. Don't really need counties nowadays, everybody knows where things are. So I've got rid of that. So city, Leeds, and then postcode LS1 1WE. Press tab, come down for the second record, go Miss Anne Green. And she can live in 2 Red Road, Radford, just so you can see there's a different one, and then BD 7 to FT, and that's it. You click OK to that, and it will ask you to name it and save it in your data sources, which I will do. I'll call it my data because I've got my list there already. My data. It's actually an Access table it's created, but I'll save that. And now you follow it through, and you've got different ways of bringing the information into this letter. If I go to insert fields, you'll see that list of fields there. So you could do that manually one at a time, or you can select these two options, address block, and it will show you the whole block there, which you can see in that style. It's got all the fields. I like that. I'm going for that one. Click OK. Comes in with the words address block. You can't actually see anything until you select preview results, and then you will see it. Now, if I do the manual option for the address line, dear space, and then go to the fields list and go first name, it will put my name there, and then you can do a comma, come down, type your letter, how did you like, and then I'm going to put another field in there. I'll put the city field in, puts the name of the city, so that'll be the same as that one up there, and then you can just carry on typing the letter or whatever you want to do, like so. Up here you have navigation arrows. If I click on that right arrow, it'll change the address to the second person, Miss Anne Green, and you can see that they are in Bradford, and that's changed over to Bradford. If I go back one, that's changed over as well. So this is what you would save. I'll just click on the save button. This is like the main menu, or the main letter I'll call it. Just call it main letter. This is what is connected to the database. So this will pick up any additions to that list. If I type some more people, that will always pick it up. But likewise, if I delete some people, that will pick it up as well. To finish the merge, you click on this button here, and you've got three choices: edit individual documents, send it straight to the printer, or send emails. Well, I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing that either. I'm going for this option, edit. It gives you the option there to filter. Don't want to filter. And then it creates a letter per record. Now, if I just bring my screen down a bit, you can see that the two letters are there. You can see each one is separate. My name, Miss Green's name, and the letter Bradford Leeds. And then you do that so you can check that it's actually done the merge properly, and then you can print this off or send it via email if you've got emails attached to the database, which we haven't. Now, you don't need to save this. This says letters 1. You can save this if you want archive proof that you've sent a mail merge document to people. But if you don't, you can just close this and don't save it, because you can just merge again if you want. And if you've added any extra people, you'll see that extra record there. Now, to add extra people, this is what you have to do. Edit recipient list. So that's the recipient list. There is the database. That's what you've got to edit. Click on that, and it'll come back to this screen, and then you can type another person in there, like Mr. Dave Green. So Bradford, they can be sort of married. Bradford. So this is now going to get added into the database, to the mail merge. So BD7 to FT. So they live in the same address. Click OK to that. Yes. Close this down. So now you'll have 1, 2, 3 records. And that's how it works. You merge again, edit individual documents. OK. Now if I come in a bit further, you'll get 3 records, 3 letters, 1 per person. And that is basically how the mail merge system setup works, not just in Word, but in Google Docs and other programs as well. That's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can quickly generate a mail merge document in seconds. So thanks for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.